Hello and welcome to episode 33 of Eledor Plays Kenshi. As you can see, I'm back at the scrap house, just having a bit of a look. See? And I noticed this. This is basically the best weapon you can get without getting a Meito weapon. It's either Meito or Meito weapons. Meito weapons are the most powerful weapons in the game, bar none, and they're usually held by boss characters. I don't believe you can find them lying around. Could be wrong. But if you can get a model edge type 3, which you can get if you do the holy sword start, it's always an Adachi. Very, very powerful. It could be one of these types, one of the three. You can see the massive difference in damage. So the way the damage calculation works, I believe it's like whatever that damage multiplier is, by whatever your dexterity might be, plus your skill. Yeah, weapon cutting damage, plus a little bit of strength, I believe, as well. I think strength effects may affect anything? Just the attack speed. Okay. Max carry rate, strength rate, speaking that. Let's. So yeah, dexterity affects your damage plus whatever your skill is. So I think it's dexterity times katana, or whatever your particular skill is, plus times by whatever the times factor is on the weapon. So for example, with a hacker of 20 and a dexterity of 16, maybe it's plus together. What's the Ares weapon? Let's have a look. So it's about... It looks strength damage, blunt damage is done through strength, but whatever. She does about 0.92 damage. So it explains why she's doing about 50 damage per hit. Give or take. But if I get her... Where is it? This one. Model Mark III. That effectively more than doubles her damage. In fact, I think the blunt damage is more than her current full damage. Unfortunately, there isn't an edge... Oh wait, yes there is. There you go. There's an edge type 1. I could wait around for an edge type 3. It's a lot of money though. They do weigh a lot. You can see the weight definitely has jumped up. Compare it to an Adachi type 3, 8 kilos. You don't need a lot of strength to use that well. Looking at the Falling Sun, it's got 28 weight. Compare it to the plank, 33. Falling Sun's actually lighter than the plank. Fragment axe, 50 kilos. It's insane. Yeah. I thought the Falling Sun was meant to be the heaviest. I think it's shorter range, so it does have the disadvantage. Can't get that one, so I can actually build it. Yeah, there's a foreign saber. Give that to one of these things. I gotta build up a lot of money and just come here and just buy the signature weapons for each of the characters. Because that'll be Miyu's weapon. I think this would be Kang's, one of the fragment axes. Something like that one. Eledor would definitely have the Nadachi Type 3. It's very expensive. I feel like I should get... Seeing as Ares is my flagship character, I can't get a Type 3, but I can get a Type 1. Which I'll do for now. So I basically just got a refitted blade, and that's not great. I think her short cleaver is better than her paladin. Cross. Yeah, let's we'll get rid of that. We'll get this. Let's have a look at it. The wood's a little bit better in quality. Like, you look at this one. This is what the hilt would, the sheath would look like. Just this rusted metal, old wood crap. It's a rusted metal. Wood? Metal. Wood. It's rotted wood. So you got relatively good looking wood there. Fortunately, we're focusing a bit on areas, but that's okay. Also, wanted to get the Ashland hat, get the Ashland storm goggles because they basically help with the thing. We probably don't need that right away. I think there was one other I wanted to get. Dust click. That's it. Okay, now what's happening at Squin? Who's under attack? Foo, why are you starving again? She should be getting pretty tough, actually, with all the fighting she has to do. Nico, you're on 2. They're out of ammunition, that's why they have to fight melee. Where are the guards? Alright, get in there, guys. Kang's not doing enough damage. Why's not doing much damage? Dexterity is not very high. Oop. Wait. But what are you... She does martial arts. No, she's got a little katana. Dr. Chun is doing his job, as he should. Oh, that's probably good experience for everyone there. Double passive, yes. More for Miyu into battle, the better she'll get. I want her to be good because she's going to basically be sort of one of my squad leaders. I'm going to have squads. Just like the spider sensing ability. And she's also one of the more unique characters, just like Stubbsy is. Crazy, weird guy that he is. I guess he's not letting good. Where are the guards? Why are we guarding this end? Ah, poor truth. One guard. They're not all stuck up somewhere, are they? There are times I feel like I should reload the save to reposition all the things. And I'm starting to wonder if I should. Because if we go to Flat Lagoon with Cat, how many of them are still stuck on the side there? Look at that. Not a whole lot useful up there. Well, I think some of them are just mercenaries, so... One ninja guard. Oh, we got some fighting happening. Some land bats. Still no big things. What is that? No. Just some weird bone things. Kind of scary to see all these huge bones for these monsters and stuff, because Those are really scary plants. Look at them. The Boneyard Wolf is massive. Look at him. Now it's got a guy in it. That's why. Alright. So, what I'm doing is I'm starting to get ready to get moving. So I've got Groot all loaded up with a ton of building materials. That's about 18 by 36, which is math-wise 360 plus another 156, so about 516, something like that. Yeah, off the top of my head, didn't really check hard. So that should give us a lot of building supplies because we're going to need. Want to build the station house? We're going to need 40. We're also going to need to build the walls. Do I have the walls researched? Walls. So we need 2 for them. So if we're going to build a substantial wall, it'll be like how many entries we got there? So looking at about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's about 18. That's just for a small section of the wall. We can always take down walls once we build them, obviously. It's a single. What's the difference? And we will. It's be a good idea to get the more advanced walls. There's defense wall 2s. They're okay. What we really want to get to is defense walls 3 and 4. So then you can get these big, nice sort of top areas where you can have crossbows ready to shoot down enemies as they come in. Massive gate. Although, is that gate? Oh, the gate's not really functional. Maybe they can lower that bit. Oh no, condition is 0. There you go. The gate's broken. Just like this one is. Go to Squint, just have a look at their gate. There you go, that's what the gate should look like. Should have this big section up here which goes down and locks it off. So there is a health to the door, so they can knock the door down. I don't know if they can break buildings per se. Don't think they can. Because you can use buildings as part of the walls. So we'll have to. So I'm building up to that. Alright, Ares has got her new sword. Don't think I'll bother. You know what, I might just sell her for extra one. I don't think she needs that. It's not a bad weapon, but I don't think she needs it. Should I get the Falling Sun? Or the Blackened Chainmail? I probably should get that. Generally speaking, ninja blades are considered one of the worst weapons in the game. They do have a reasonable range. Their damage just... Look at that. That's a type 2 edge ninja blade. 1.39 damage. Wakizashi does more damage. Disadvantage Wakizashi has? Less armor penetration. And, shorter range. That's it. Everything else is Wakizashi. Okay. was about to say, that guy's just sitting there for a long time. So I think... that's right, I was going to have to get a better weapon for Ruka. Because I think she's still just going to old refit a blade. Just imagine what she could do if she had something which was doing much more damage than that. Ooh. That's not bad. Does it not fit in your weapon storage? You should fun. Like, she's doing 45 damage a hit. Go, Ruka. I guess... Oh, everyone else is there too. Oops, she took it. She needs better armor. I've not really given her good... She's got some okay armor, it's not wonderful. I feel like she should have full samurai. The only thing which she's got actually pretty good of is a hood. Even that's only for medium. So yeah, I feel like I should get her up to... Alright, let's have a look, see if we can get a better weapon for Ruka. Because I just want to see her with a better weapon. The alternative is we just get our guys, get Shrike able to make even better weapons. Okay, number 3. Is that the best you can get here? Ooh, Model Mark 1. That would be worth it. Just for Ruka. She can already do a ton of damage with what is essentially a crap weapon. That is an odd refitted blade. That is tier 2 out of 16 tiers or something. So, or for it's a barely an F plus weapon. Or E plus. Hold off. Actually, do we have any stuff to sell first? A little bit. Let's get our money back up. We'll hold off for now. That's something I'll probably do on the back end. And we'll have a look with Molly. Molly's down there. Oh, who's up here? Handbill, you can go check if we can sell. So I think I might want to try and get a second group. If I can. Just do a quick check, see if there's anything else. Yeah, not much great there. Alright. Berries. Yeah, just to show off the Ashland hat. I feel like we might have shown off once, but the clothing. No? Doesn't really do any protection. Oh, wait, no, it does. Never mind. Not much. Who's making that? It's, nope. Bombing him. Here's my lever crafter. So yeah, it's basically just a top hat with some goggles. So they're kind of cool. Alright, I should get those engineering books, because I really... Tech. I would like to get those. The output S1, S300, S3? S3? Wouldn't be bad. A lot of engineering books though, and probably not worth that one. I think we have to get a tech level 4. Where's our current? Keep clicking on the wrong people. Alright. What is our current? Here's a research bank tree. Okay. So I think 4 will start getting us the next level of tech for weapon, for walls. Oh, the reason you have lights is there is a work penalty for working in dark light. So you don't have any light. Yeah, you can't see very well. You just put. No. You got the light. Dirt, get off the. Thank you. All right. So I might call this episode a bit shorter than usual. This is sort of more of a preppery episode. I haven't had a lot of time to play Kenshi, to be honest. Had a lot of things recently happen. I am now a uncle to a second nephew, which is amazing. I missed out on seeing my other nephew fresh, is the best way to put it, yes, because of COVID. And so, good to see this one. He's a beautiful little boy. Almost 10 pounds in weight, which is 4.5 kilos for metric people. Nearly 4.5, which is about the same weight as my cat, Jet. Jet is a he's not a fat cat. He's very good, very pretty, very well built cat. I should put a picture up of him some time. Also, it was my mum's 70th, and we had family over as well, so it just threw me all off this weekend. Beyond that, so that's it. And then do this. This is weird. Yeah, camera mode. So where's the roof? Why is they're just sort of in, and then they've got these floating lights which just sit above them but aren't attached to anything. I feel like there's some sort of graphical flaw going on here. That I feel like there's meant to be a building around this, but it's not appearing. Yeah, this mode I'm going to be doing some stuff with. I'm planning. I haven't really said about this because I wasn't sure how much I wanted to really talk about it, but I am planning to do a tutorial series for Kenshi. Sort of a. I'm going to be trying to do it sort of like a. What's the word? Machinima. yeah, so I'll be doing a sort of a machinima tutorial series. I'm hoping it works. Yeah, I had to really sit down and just start sorting out what I'm going to be doing exactly for it and getting the basics all set up for it, ready to go. The two main characters at the moment is just going to be a character that I'm going to be, which will basically just be Eledor, because it's my namesake, so I might as well have Eledor be the one who explains it. And then I'll probably have Beep as the character who's getting explained too. I might have other characters appear now and then, but for the most part it's going to be Eledor and Beep. But yeah, fingers crossed I can figure out how I'm going to be doing that properly and actually get the filming down right, because I'm going to have to learn how to use this camera system a bit. Oh, Jesus, bright. Switch to, let's go to flat screen with this and have a look. Oh, yeah. It lets you have a bit of a view which you couldn't normally have, which is really cool. Look at them just floating there. What balls are those? They're free. There we go. So that's what tier 3 walls look like. It's got a grated door, the wall. Let's have a look at the... Bigger grate. You also got ramps so you can build things up. Like that, yep. So anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. It was a little bit of a not much happening episode. I did buy Ares a new weapon. We fought off some starving bandits a few times. Watch Rika kick some butt, as you always do. Ares now has one of the top tier weapons she can possibly get. Be about right. I go back here and check, and they got a top 3. Okay, no, they haven't reset the inventory yet. That's good. Oh yeah. I really should get black and chainmail, because that is the best chainmail. I don't think it's inferior to chainmail, plain chainmail, in any way. But I also want to get Falling Suns. Falling Suns are cool. I think, yeah, Falling Suns do the most damage. Well, they've got the best range of damage. And they're great against a lot of the tougher enemies. I really need to go find a Leviathan. I don't know if they're any around south. I know they're up top, and I keep not going up this part. I really should go up there and have an explore. We did get to Burns Tower, so there's a few other spots we've got to go explore as well. One thing you can do is go train in the Foglands. The problem with Foglands, if your characters get knocked out, there's a high chance the Fogland will grab them and run off with them. And then you got to go save them before they get eaten alive. Which can be awful. The other area you could train is in the swamp, but blood spiders don't really want to fight. They're too tough. They're just scary. There's a reason why I have a particular mod in place called... it has a very unique name in the mod load. Can I actually see it? No. Yes, again. That one. That one actually weakens blood spiders, so they're less dangerous. They're still one of the most fearsome things in this game, and they still knock you down pretty quick. So that one I think is just to thicken up the foliage. Let's talk means the characters talk a bit more. Free the hair means helmets just don't make every character bald. Bughouse fix. That one should be looked at as one you should get, because apparently the bughouse can bug out, so to speak. That one increases the amount of, when you put down your capital, or your main building, it will increase the range the foliage gets destroyed, because it doesn't get removed from around your buildings, so to speak. I don't know quite how I was wording that. Yeah, if anyone wanted to see what mods I have, these are the mods I have. Minor mesh fix just fixes up some clipping. With hats, I believe. Slopeless makes it so buildings will adjust to whatever slope they're on. JRPG vanilla, that is how I have the character faces that I have. If you don't mind the very un-Kenshi look to it, although I consider it very Kenshi. I like the modifications allows you to do. Water optimizer makes the water look a little bit better. Compressed textures, that increases the load time. Decrease the load time, sorry. So makes it when I'm switching from area to area in the game a little bit easier. 256 squad limit, that means I can have a maximum of 256 characters. Heroic sagas, I can't remember that one. Actually, can't remember that one. Yeah, it's not telling me about it. So anyway, that'll do it for today. Thank you for watching, guys. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, really appreciate it. And beyond that, whoop, that's kind of a creepy look. Thanks for watching. Keep doing what you're doing. Look after yourselves. Love your pets. Love your family. Look after your pets. Love your family. And cheerio.